NBA changes from the 23-24 season. From breathtaking talent transfers to groundbreaking tournament structures, the 23-24 NBA season is stirring up a storm even before tip-off. With the echo of the last referee's whistle still lingering, players, coaches, and fans are already bracing themselves for a season of change. Big changes are coming, and they are set to shape the basketball landscape. But the question is, are these changes going to revolutionize the NBA for the better or lead to unforeseen consequences? Mid-season tournament. Fasten your seatbelts, NBA fans, because a mid-season shakeup is coming your way. Yes, you heard it right. A mid-season tournament. Now, we're not just talking about a friendly clash or a friendly game of horse. 30 teams will be split into 6 clusters of 5 in the upcoming season. Each group will compete in intense pool play, with wildcard teams throwing in their own unpredictable twists. Following this, the drama heightens with a single elimination pocket tournament, culminating in an electrifying championship showdown in none other than Las Vegas. You'd be forgiven for thinking this was a plot of a blockbuster movie. It's that thrilling. And the plot twist? These aren't just games for the sake of games. Each player on the winning team will pocket a sweet $500,000. I can already see some players counting the potential additions to their sneaker collections, or maybe a brand new sports car to flaunt. A new rewards rule. Now, if you thought the NBA was just about racking up points and stealing the limelight, you're in for a surprise. Welcome to the era of endurance, consistency, and commitment. And why, you might ask? Well, the NBA just dropped a rule change that's set to stir things up. Here's the deal. To be eligible for awards like MVP and All-NBA, a player must now play at least 65 games. And that's not all. Out of those 65 games, they need to be in the thick of the action for at least 20 minutes in 63 games. The era of load management might just be coming to an end. You might be thinking, why the big shift? Well, folks, the NBA is giving a loud and clear message. Consistency is key. No more coasting through the season or strategically picking games. If you want that MVP trophy, you've got to earn it, night after night, minute after grueling minute. And as much as we love a LeBron James dunk or a Steph Curry three-pointer, let's not forget the value of persistence, dedication, and determination in the beautiful basketball game. So do you think this rule will level up the playing field, or will it lead to early burnouts? Either way, it's definitely going to keep things interesting. A 4-team tournament. Let's slide on to the NBA's annual extravaganza, the All-Star Game. This year, don't expect the same old East versus West showdown. Nope. The NBA is shaking things up with a whole new format. 4 teams are set to face off in a single, intense tournament. No, this isn't some friendly matchup we're looking at. It's a genuine showdown between 4 squads eager for victory. The goal for the future? Boost the competitive spirit, add a dash of unpredictability, and serve us fans with more thrilling edge-of-your-seat moments we can't get enough of. I mean, we all love the All-Star Game, right? The razzle-dazzle, the showmanship, the oohs and ahs. But let's be real. Sometimes it's been more of a fancy battle than a real game. Well, with this new tournament format, the NBA seems to be saying, buckle up, folks. The All-Star Game is not just for show anymore. This isn't your grandfather's All-Star Game. It's not even your older brother's. It's a fresh, vibrant, exciting twist that promises to bring out the best of the best, fighting for every point. So which team are you putting your money on? The suspense is already killing me. The anti-flopping rule. All right, I know we've all seen it. That moment when a player, maybe even one of your favorites, takes a dive that would make an Olympic swimmer proud. Yes, I'm talking about flopping, that exaggerated plunge to the court as if hit by an invisible freight train. Well, folks, the NBA is saying game over to these theatrics. Taking a leaf from FIBA's book, they're bringing in the new anti-flopping rule. If the refs decide a player has taken a Hollywood-worthy tumble, the opposing team gets to shoot a technical free throw. Talk about turning drama into a disadvantage. I can almost see the flop master himself, Dennis Schroeder, sweating buckets over this new rule. Imagine the plot twist. The master of deceptive falls may now contribute points to the other team, courtesy of his trademark moves. NBA expansion. So, you're a die-hard NBA fan who thought you had seen it all. How about a game changer, quite literally? The NBA landscape might be getting a whole new look with a potential expansion. Our very own Commissioner Adam Silver has dropped some not-so-subtle hints that the NBA could grow once the next media package is signed, sealed, and delivered. And guess what? We might be betting on the games in the city that never sleeps. No, not New York, but Las Vegas. And the hoops could also be soaring high near the Space Needle in Seattle. Imagine the glitz, glamour, and the high-stakes atmosphere of Las Vegas, paired with the nostalgic NBA return to Seattle. Basketball junkies in those cities must be buzzing with excitement. A new ball game. Now let's dribble into the future for a moment. You know, Wilson, the name behind every bounce, swoosh, and alley-oop in the NBA. They're upping their game with 3D printed basketballs. We're talking about perfect spheres, created layer by layer, to the exact NBA specifications. We're in the testing phase right now, but if these 3D wonders get approved, we're going to see a new age in the world of basketball. I mean, it could be like watching those sci-fi movies come to life. But don't worry, you won't have to update your autograph collection just yet. It will still be a few years before we see the transition from our trusted leather beauties to the high-tech hoop dreams. But it does make you wonder, how will this tech upgrade affect the game's dynamics? Will the game be better with a ball fresh off the 3D printer? Or should we stick to good old-fashioned hand-stitched basketballs? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments below. New financial rules. We're used to seeing the hoopla of free agency and trade season, where teams flex their financial muscles to snatch up the top talent. Well, those days could be changing. The NBA and its players just shook hands on a new collective bargaining agreement introducing something called the second tax apron. I know, it sounds like something out of a tax consultant's nightmare, right? But it's a game changer, quite literally. It's a new financial provision designed to stop teams from going on a shopping spree every offseason. The new rules impose a straitjacket on trades and player movements, making it a whole new ball game for assembling a team. Let's use the Phoenix Suns as an example. Say they're inching closer to the second tax apron. They'll have to rethink their strategy. No more throwing money around to attract the shiniest stars. They'll have to play smarter, not harder. New draft changes. We all know the draft day. A day where hopes rise, dreams are fulfilled, and young athletes step into the spotlight. But it's not business as usual anymore. First up, if you thought you could breeze past the draft combine, think again. Any prospect giving a miss will find themselves warming the bench, not in the league, but at home. That's right, they'll be outright ineligible for the draft. But wait, there's more. Teams can now trade their draft picks up to 4 years in advance. So for the general managers out there, it's like playing 4D chess, planning out their rosters years in advance. And as if all that wasn't enough, the NBA is going back to high school. Well, sort of. The draft age limit has been lowered from 19 years to 18 years. The one-and-done era might just be done. As we wrap things up here, it's your turn to take the floor. What do you think about these changes? Are they slam dunks, or do they fall short of the hoop? Will they shake up the game for better or worse? Comment down below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.